Good day, traders. This is Rick with your futures trading coach. After market update for the live trading alert room on Tuesday, February 4th. Today was a choppy market in the ES. Crude was pretty good. We had one really nice trade in crude. We had 5 trades in the ES, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4 winners. And either 2 break-evens or winners, depending on how people manage those trades today, and I'm going to go through them all. The first trade we had was in crude. Time was 8:03 Central Standard Time. The price was 95.88, and we went long. We started taking profits at 15 pennies. Next target was up here at 22, so we took 35 pennies on the second contract. I said go to entry and try to hold for the next target, which was my rectangle here, and that was hit to the tick there. And then I said after that point happened, either you got out or we would move our stop up, lock in about 20 pennies. It never would have stopped us out, and then it hit the next target up there, and then eventually it hit the next target up there. But I don't think anybody held that long. Most likely it was 35 pennies for most. A few people that were able to hold it a little bit longer, they got about another 10 pennies, 15 pennies or so out of it, 13 pennies. So that was a really nice trade in crude. In the ES, we went long. The time was 8:06 Central Standard Time. The price was 17.44. And that one again, I said let's get into a situation where we can get a total break even, lock in a point, go to -1, and then let's see if we can get another point. We did get the second point, and once this happened here, after the market opened, I said that you'd want to be at break even or completely out, because that this could be it, and they could start heading down. So that was a small winner there, a couple points. And then the market came down. Once the market came down here, on the candle at 8:39, this red candle here, I said that they might bounce up a little bit. We really should wait for the candle to close, but we can start taking shorts around 252 quarter, realizing it might come up a little bit. Most of us got short at 2 quarter. A few people got it at 250, and that one worked out from 2 quarter down to it went 38.75, but realistically it was probably about 2 to 3 points for most. And at that point we got out of the trade. If anybody tried to hold it, they would have been at break even on a runner, and they would have gotten stopped out on the runner. But for most people it was 2 to 3 points. The market then came back up, came down. Really, it was bouncing around at like a 3-point range, besides a few dips here and there. We tried to take a long. The next trade here was at 9:42 Central Standard Time. 575, I said the highest you could take it is 6, and I said we need to get into a risk-free situation as soon as possible because this is either going to go or it's not. So we got in 575 or 6. Everybody had the opportunity to get filled at a point, and on their target. And I said immediately you're going to be either at break even or you're going to be -3 ticks and just risk a total break even on the trade, because either it's going to go or it's not. And it didn't, so that would have been a break even or 1 point, depending on if somebody tried to stay in or not. Market then came down. Again, I called a short. That was at 9:57 Central Standard Time. The price was 43.75. Again, the same scenario. I said you either have to be in, get into a risk-free situation because the market doesn't seem to want to go up or down too far. We need to get risk-free as quick as possible, which is for us a point when we're in these situations. And again, go to -3 ticks. Same deal. This one would have been, you would have got a point if you took everything off, or you would have probably had a break even there. Market then came up. We had a long trade. The time was at 10:57 p.m. The price was 49.50. We got long at 49.50. said start taking profits at a point, start taking profits at 2 points, and we'll see if it can work its way up there. I said it should be able to make it up to, I actually said 54. It actually made it up to about 53.50. So it, would have been, could have gotten 3 points on that pretty easy. But most people probably got a couple points, and that was it. And that was all we did for today. So one trade here would have been a couple points. You could have gotten, this would have probably been either 1 point or a break even. This would have been either 1 point or a break even. This could have been 2 to 3 points, 2.5 points, somewhere in that range. This was a couple points here. And the crude trade that went, like I said, about 35 pennies for most, and up to 45, 50 pennies for whoever held it longer. But good day, tight range in the ES, lots of trading, and we're going to come back and we're going to do it again tomorrow. Till then, have a great day.